must we fear any fool? Why? So what is happening? Guys, this is the theft. The theft tomorrow will not be different from what we are standing on today. Let's do it.
All Black Stars arise. Be ruthless and don't be timid. We are the stars of Africa. We never say die.
Yabusia Yamamo Akwaba Biom Edeba TRK Multimedia Sports Segment meeting Eddie Attack Bafo Jamra Utumi Ephraim the Warrior King who say Ghana flag Kumusidi and then African Cup of Nations 2023 2024 me who into 2023 I just said Michael watch them munti I feel criminal still at 2023 Mene Michael Edu Obobi ono and over the other side of the screen about discussing Ghana matches are born so far. Ghana against Cape Verde and Ghana against Egypt, and even if possible we will dive into Ghana against Mozambique. If today happened to be the first time, I would say now one subscriber your bombardier say you subscribe to this very channel TRK Multimedia Sports Segment, you know we are now share bombardier na share na bibia and yeah come on now me also come and say a Vasca freelancers omo you know mubo yichidom.
Hold on a moment. Are you in need of a web developer, SEO services, digital marketing, graphic design, or even on-site services like artist booking, handyman, house cleaning, and event services? We've got you covered. Save yourself the stress of searching. Let us get you the professionals who can provide you with high-quality services for your business and your needs at an affordable price. Freelance experts, screened by Vasca, are prepared to provide you with exactly what you need, whether you are searching for online services or on-site services. Your satisfaction is guaranteed since our trusted experts wait to be paid until you give your final approval. Know exactly what you pay upfront with no hidden fees, whether your project requires a fixed or even hourly. Your dedicated Vasca support personnel is at your service 24/7, so place your service with confidence. Your expert freelancer is waiting to complete your work right now. Vasca, expect quality, pay less.
Michael Akwaba.
Uncle Ben.
Michael, Ghana against Cape Verde. In fact, after the match, I mean to me, I need video because of the shocker me film because recently. In Ghana, Elusu against Comoros. Our African Cup of Nations. Now you want a Cape Verde. So to me, I'm saying 2-1. In fact, Ghana against Cape Verde. Who saying what happened? Them pan is see it here. I mean mistakes by in a coach and I say players in here. Emma Ebasa.
Okay, Uncle Ben. But you any kind of charity for na make how I catch you and say, wow. One subscribe to TRK Multimedia channel there. One away, you are missing out on great content.
I know, right?
Because I say the you grow you see
I know.
You get them. I am now so in can the night and kosa.
Exactly.
Omo subscribing on so when forward them omo subscribe and omo subscribing now.
Exactly.
Right. So okay, so back to business, Uncle Ben. The Ghana Cape Verde game now. Uncle Ben said so much in will be Uncle Ben. But meaning says so much I will keep on saying meaning say okay, no almost 30 game now. Me share match, I think first 15 minutes now Megacho was say I don't expect a win for Black Stars.
Yeah, you said it.
Yes.
You said
so
it. Because now me no chat it. Now can say exactly. You were expecting a draw or a win for Cape Verde. It wasn't a doom prophecy. It was for real because of what you saw.
Uncle Ben, this is because a starting game. When I saw the first 15 minutes, the attitude of your players towards duels.
That is number one. Okay.
Exactly. The entire thing started from our setup, Uncle Ben. The setup had issues. It had deficiencies in itself. This is because, first of all, the game, there were the two phases of the game, defensively and then the attacking transitions.
Okay.
Looking at the defensive transitions, I told you the center back pair, the center back pair was not it. This was because there were imbalances. Salisu, he was not fully fit. Uncle Ben, only match fitness because we are practicing for more than 3 to 4 months or so. Only match fitness.
So what is wrong with Amate? Is Amate injured or what?
Uncle Ben, me personally, I don't prefer Amate. I'll prefer a half fit Salisu over Amate because how do I put it? He in as much as experience, transition with the ball, he will be a deficiency for us. He's not a good passer.
Okay.
He easily loses the ball. They were out here giddy. So if you have a very intelligent striker, Obetime pulling out of the position. Now, once he pulls him out of the position, there is space for the opponents to occupy.
Okay.
So he's not someone. Salisu so lately meaning say because only match fitness now. Because as a center back, you're expected to hold the line. They can't say hold the line. It depends on the approach our coach in the equal game. Whether you guys are marking with zonal marking or you are marking with man-to-man marking.
Okay.
This is zonal marking. You are expected to hold the line. Just as Ghana, you hold it like we use the zonal marking in our defensive transition. So Amate is not someone who is going to help me. I prefer Nicolas Opoku because Uncle Ben, Nicolas Opoku and yet injury, that guy should have been our best center back.
Okay.
My godfather Atapu, he keeps on saying it. He says it. He's like Nicolas Opoku should have been our best center back, Uncle Ben. But injuries near once and okay. Yeah. Sure. So with back to the game against Cape Verde, I think that Unzena Meka say were two phases of the game. With the defensive aspect of the game, Salisu was a deficiency. Then Odoi, sometimes I think that after the 70th minute, going into the other game, after 70 minutes, also Mutimi in the back. I've kept on repeating that ideally, and can we play our 3-back system, Uncle Ben? There is enough cover. You play Ali Duseidu as a wing back, who will give you defensive solidarity.
Okay.
You have very good 3 center backs. Uncle Ben, or Nicolas Opoku, or if for nothing. Oh, women now has options for center back. Oh, Jiku, or Salisu. You have a party. Just play 3 of them. Throw all of them in. I understand, say, but 3 backer, any more numbers will be lacking. Because other sacrifice a forward for a center back.
Okay.
But Uncle Ben, this is a tournament. Uncle Ben. You do whatever you can to win. And then let's remind ourselves that good defenses win titles.
Okay. All right.
Into
Michael said, we know not just say number one, a coach in the fault for making that decision. You set up, for the setup. Yeah. And a second, the players also fault because their approach towards the game. Because the coach in the corner will make it wrong selection. More approach towards the game should have counted. And yes, I person will
exactly. Deficiency, Uncle Ben. The deficiency is a hand go hand come.
Okay.
In a wrong structure. What sound did the wrong players you'll be exposed.
Okay. All right. Yo, Michael, my end diving into Egypt game, what happened in a transition? You will say improvement kakra eba Ghana against Egypt, So what happened? What do you think the coach did right? The players also did right during the Ghana against Egypt game, You want to bear 5 minutes. Now you're sharing able to me. I hear you.
All right, Uncle Ben. So even with the Cape Verde game, two places.
Okay.
The defensive phase of the game, then the attacking phase of the game.
Okay.
Now, Ubisamea, I don't want to say that everything that happened in the Egypt game was down to Mohamed Kudus. But Uncle Ben, that guy is about 80% of the reason why side Egypt game. It's me the entire game, the entire phase of the game.
How about this guy Ashimeru?
All right.
Because he was unstoppable, kind of.
Uncle Ben, started boy Ashimeru being started TRK as
I know.
I recommended Salis and Ashimeru.
Yeah.
When they kept on playing Baba Idrisu and go. Okay. So Uncle Ben, this is the thing. Relative to the Cape Verde game, when the boy at 10, Ransford connects door for right. Uncle Ben, Ransford is not, he's not a number 10. He's not a proper trequartista. He is a winger. Germany, now, they play him as a winger. So he's not someone who can feed on half spaces, unlike Mohamed Kudus.
Okay.
So that is the difference. The difference in our attacking game versus the Egypt game. All right. The difference in your game versus Cape Verde relative to your game versus Egypt, Mohamed Kudus in our attacking transition. Basically that, but actually the coach had the setup right because Uncle Ben, there was balancing, there was balancing, especially considering your midfield. Although there were deficiencies, especially your right hand side. There were deficiencies. I wasn't expecting him to go into the game with Inaki Williams. After Boa Joseph Pencil boy with Cape Verde, I wasn't expecting him to drop him. Okay. Sure. So Uncle Ben, basically, that is it.
All right. So okay. Based on what the explanation you've given, Mike, let's look at Ghana against Mozambique ahead of the Ghana against Mozambique on Monday, which is tomorrow. What do you expect the coach to do? Do you expect the coach to maintain the same setup or do some changes against the one that we had against Egypt? And what will be the results that will be expected? Real quick.
Okay, Uncle Ben. So this game, Mozambique game, let me drop this fast. I expect Ghana to win about 2-0.
Okay.
If we are serious enough as a country, we should be able to see this game off. But predictions are we have to be comparative in the sense that compare game to Egypt's game now. The first half, this is Coach Wooten's Chris Wooten's best first half he's played as a Black Stars coach. Okay. The best first half of our body. It was flawless. Okay. I tactically saluted him. He was on top. Because Uncle Ben, the plan that he went in with, because who consider Egypt on their left they have Mamouche, on their right they have Mohamed Salah. He went in with a game plan. It means stop it. Their wingers.
Those two guys.
Uncle Ben, let's not underrate Mozambique. They have very good wingers.
Okay.
Uncle Ben, they have very, very good wingers. They have this guy in number 20 or something. I've forgotten his name. Uncle Ben, we need to go in with Ali Duseidu in this game. Genuinely. It is either that we're going with Ali Duseidu or we're going with someone who can drop down and then come and help.
Of course, he's the only one we have because apart from Odo, he's the only one we have.
Sure. Two things. O de yambo Ali Duseidu. Yambo Wenga obetima bechi abebo Ali Duseidu Dennis Odoy because the man stopped Salah. It was because this guy Gideon Mensah and Jordan Ayew, who was actually excellent defensively in the first half. Yes, defensively first half in attacking transitions or Boyeka Kakra. Or Boyeka actually. There were certain decisions that he had to make that I expect him to say, maybe our boy during the age, need the kind of experience he has. There are certain clear-cut decisions that also leave the ball, just leave the ball.
Michael said, "Will be 100% too." I mean, it's
no, Uncle Ben, but that is why you are paid to play football, Uncle Ben.
I know, right? But you know, we are human.
You are human, but Uncle Ben, there is a lot of expectations on him. Maybe I also now I change. Maybe I also change which is very bad. Why you have to release the ball? I mean, because there were runs Inaki, not to defend him. Inaki was very poor. He was very, very poor. I was really sad. We are not playing to his strengths, although, but Inaki, I expected much better from him.
Okay.
Disappointing.
Okay. All right, Michael Edu Obobi, I don't know what the other side of the screen, all the way from Kumasi, Ashanti region. Meaning at the Ata Bafo Jamra. Utumi Efreme the Royal King. If today happen to be the first time I would hear now subscribe here. But what they say you subscribe to this very channel, TRK Multimedia, the sports channel. We sound so Lifestyle TV, our YouTube, TRK TVGH, and our subscriber now with T in some way call Bremai na yadi Bremo. Michael, before yebekoro yewo kudusu hu asembi eka but me pese se wo ntia ba ko mienu bia wo de ma tiefo na idiegu ansa na abakudusu nsem no so.
Oh, okay. I'm going to kind metia my friend Steven our US or Northeastern University is that.
Okay.
Metia my friends any busia fonya. Metia
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, this brings us to the end of this very topic about the Black Stars of Ghana. Match on Monique Verdi and Egypt boy, and the match ahead coming. I waited coming. I said match in the year. Mozambique the one year. Many days some do, but I believe say we're going to win. If today happen to be the first time, say I'm making more money, not subscriber. Vasca freelancers almost no more each dominated you made until sir you best shame another time and I'm going to chance for young coupon and remember, come here tomorrow. Tomorrow, we Ghana 8 p.m. We USA. I think say 3 p.m. We San Antonio be 2 p.m. area. We Korea and China. So I will check what time and let's meet here live for the game against Mozambique. Yebesia, bonita for young coupon. Bye bye.